Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Basically, this is the 41st number part of the PHP basically. So, see basically string operators. In this, basically, the string operator is concatenation basically, and concatenation and assignment also. Basically. So, it will assign also. It will concat plus assign basically. So, these all are the simple functions basically, which are created by the PHP designers. So, see the array operators. PHP array operators. These all are the plus, these, that is are the operators basically. See basically. PHP conditional assignment operators basically. So see basically what is this sign basically says what. Question mark basically, double question mark basically what says, returns the value of the this value of the this basically. If statements basically, if statement basically, this is in Excel also basically. So if you know Excel basically, then you can do this also basically. So one of the person basically told that, yeah Sunil, your videos basically are good basically, it's not so bad also, but in the previous video basically lots of thing basically was displayed here. So one of the satellite group tracked and told that basically there are few groups basically, like for example one person is watching the video, he basically get tracked and he basically gets called basically, don't watch that person video. That basically was told by one of the person basically. Then basically one of the person told that one of the satellite group tracked and told that basically there is one Sundar Pichai basically, that is basically Tamilian guy basically. He is also creating problem to your YouTube videos basically. So one of the person told that why basically this group basically are creating problem. So few people basically told that basically they are using your YouTube videos and giving the presentation in companies and basically telling that basically this is my idea basically. So that also was tracked by one of the YouTube, one of the satellite group basically. So one of the person told that यार मतलब दुनिया कहाँ से कहाँ गिर गया basically. Means the people basically are doing up to what bad basically. Even basically the Google like person basically is doing this type of bad activities basically. So one of the person told that यार I thought basically the Google CEO basically Sundar Pichai, he's a nice guy basically, but ये तो चोर निकला basically. He's basically taking ideas from this YouTube video and telling that basically this idea is of my basically. One of the ideas is if condition basically. If condition is created by thousands of cities basically, and he is telling that basically this was my idea basically. But in really basically, I was the first person basically who identified this basically. So one of the person told that America basically believed that also basically, that Google basically has given us this idea basically. But in real basically, this idea was of Sunil NAIR basically. So that basically is a Kalyug Yug basically. That is given one name basically, Kalyug. Kalyug means this type of activity basically happens in the world basically. So one of the person told that what is the answer of this basically. So few people told that basically can we give some big earthquake basically in that city from where this type of activity is happening. For example, one of the person told that the governments are also tracking you basically. So can we give some big earthquake basically in that city? So people basically are taking the ideas and basically telling that basically ये मैंने बनाया भाई मैंने बनाया. But in really basically it was my idea. And the videos are basically getting blocked basically. You will not able to believe it basically. The videos are basically getting blocked. so that basically the people are not supposed to watch this video, and the failure of government, failure of software companies, this all will come in front of the public basically. So due to that basically the governments are supporting this Google group basically. Indian government, American government, European government, Ukrainian government. So one of the person told that there is no one basically who can give answer to government. So one of the person told that there is no one here basically who can basically give answer to government basically. Even basically the satellite group basically will support government. Why? Because their family basically are also staying in Earth planet, and if basically the government will sorry, the satellite group will not support government basically, then their family basically gets in trouble. So one of the person told that इसको तो मतलब this is called as a दादागिरी basically. Dadagiri means whatever government say that basically you have to do. But government is basically not clear this whole thing. If I say that basically if statement basically which you are using in programming basically that is created from 5,000 cities, then government will say yeah basically what he is telling here basically. We are not able to understand that thing basically. Then why basically you are sitting at the parliament house here basically? One of the person basically from satellite told that basically why you are sitting at the parliament house? One normal person basically of the BCom basically is identifying this all this thing basically, and you are basically creating problem to that person basically, that BCom person basically. So again back to this condition, this whole thing basically are normal thing. If statement, if else statement. If statement basically simple basically, if condition matches. If else statement basically, if first condition doesn't match it goes to else condition. If else means if condition match then it's okay, otherwise it will go to another if else. If this will also not match then basically it will go to else. So like this basically these all are the simple statements. If switch is there basically, switch basically everybody knows one parameter passed, if the condition basically matches to the any of the condition within the switch it will go to the condition basically. So the if condition, see examples here also basically here, if condition matched, see basically these all are the conditions basically, and these all are the normal thing basically. If you know Excel basically, that's why basically I every time basically say if you know Excel basically then you can easily able to learn the PHP basically. See basically if else if operator, comparison, double equal to basically is to compare the stuff. Two values are basically double equal to mean this. If this is equal to 14 then basically it will comes under this condition. Operator C is basically double equal to identical operator, not equal to, not equal to. So there are two types of not equal to basically. Not identical, greater than, less than. One of the person told that this is less than basically, this is less than basically. If it goes like this basically then it goes to this less than and that basically greater than. So whatever value basically are entered into that thing. So operators basically are also basically works according to the data basically. See the, so these all are the logical operators. Conditions basically if this and this then basically it will goes to this. So these all are the conditional operators basically. So these all are the conditional operators. See basically this is the or basically. So these all are basically the conditional operators basically. Until basically you will not do the programming basically you can't able to understand the stuff. So in next video basically we are going to study more on this topic.